going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Spider-Man Homecoming. Guys, if you could, give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2025. Thank you so very much, and thank you to everybody who has recently subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you guys. If you did not know, we are on our march to 2,000 subscribers. Guys, thank you so much for helping me along the way, and let's get there by the end of the year. I'd sure appreciate it. Now let's get right into this review. When you take Sony, Marvel, more Marvel than Sony, and I'll get into that in a second, and John Hughes, you get Spider-Man Homecoming. I think this was a great way to introduce him, not have to do another boring backstory, come up with some weird espionage thing for his dad and his mama, or have him emo dance wearing the Venom suit. I think this story tells what we need out of this Peter Parker. Tom Holland is a tremendous actor. He brings a lot of heart and character into it, especially the warehouse scene where Vulture, played by my man Michael Keaton. I would have loved to see John Malkovich as Vulture. I think it would have been a little bit more on the nose of what the Vulture really looks like, but I think Michael Keaton's Vulture was pretty damn awesome. And as I was saying with the warehouse scene, like, he's there, man. He's crushed. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't have the special power suit, and he has to realize who he is. He is Peter Parker. He is Spider-Man, and he pulls himself up to realize it's not about the suit, it's about who you are. Now, a lot of people think that the use of Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. in this movie was kind of a crutch. I think we needed, as much as May is supposed to be there to guide him down the road, we got rid of Ben Park. We get him after his death, and after what happened to May, which they only touch on a couple of times. We needed somebody to help get to that. With great responsibility, with great power comes great responsibility. You guys thought I was going to fuck that up, and I didn't. I think that's what we needed in this movie. I think it handled it well. I think they handled skipping over the origin story, like when he's talking to, he's like, do you think I could get bit by the spider? And Peter's like, Ned, the spider's dead. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. And I dug that, man. I really did. I liked that we didn't need to show it. I like Zendaya's character, what is her name? Michelle, and they call her MJ. And I dig that, because she's not our normal MJ. I don't want to see our normal MJ as much as I loved Kirsten Dunst as MJ. But we could have even done like Gwen Stacy in this movie. We didn't need MJ, but I like her version of MJ. I like Marissa Tomei's version of May Parker, a younger May who is still wanting some booty, man, and like Tony's there wanting to try to, get at that, and then the sequels we get her chumming up to Happy, which is awesome. I think everything in this movie is well-rounded, great start. And when I say that I believe this was way more Marvel than Sony, is because we've seen that Sony can't movies like this. They just can't do it. They fundamentally don't know the characters. And we've seen it with Madam Web, we saw it with Craven, we saw it with everything they came up with. And then they tried to take from the MCU to mold it to their thing, and it came off fucking dumb. Morbius, like all that shit. They fundamentally don't know this character. And Marvel's like, look, let us use him. We'll make you a ton of money. We'll make you a blockbuster, and everybody's good, you know. And I think that's good, because I think if we give Sony this character by itself, which I think down the road it's gonna happen, I kind of feel I have a funny suspicion that they're still working with Marvel, but they're taking more of the reins with this next Spider-Man movie. So we're going to have to be real careful on what we get with this. I like that they're making it more grounded. I like that Punisher's going to be in it. Like, I love all that stuff. But we need to be cautious. But overall, Homecoming is a great movie. It's fun. It's everything you want in Spider-Man. I loved it. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 4, the cinematography is a 3, the characters are a 4.5, the design is a 3.5, which brings our total to 3.75. Very respectable score for Spider-Man Homecoming. Guys, let me know down below, did you see Spider-Man Homecoming? I hope you did. If not, I'd sure love to hear why you guys didn't like it. Are you stuck on that big of a Tobey fan? Are you stuck on that big of a Garfield fan? Like, I get it. Let me hear it down below. I'd sure love to hear it. Give us that like, give us a subscribe, help us grow. Thank you guys so very much. And I will see you in our next review. Bye-bye.